Hi everyone, welcome to the podcast. I'm Dan Eichendorff. Great to have you here. It's going to be an absolute scorcher of a day here in Watford, UK, 34 degrees, which is really rare for us. Looking forward to that, chilling out, having a coffee outside somewhere lovely, jubbly. Today, I wanted to just tell you about something that I read in a book. I'm actually listening to the book. It's an audio. I don't have time to read anymore. I just listen to loads and loads of books. Basically, this guy was saying that we should be, well, he was talking about the difference between being like a thermostat and a thermometer. So let me tell you the differences. So thermometer basically tells you the temperature, and thermostat is what regulates the temperature. So we need to be like a thermostat. So when stuff happens, we don't want to just passively, sort of tell people or just reactively sort of look at things and say, well, this is the way things are. But rather than doing that, we want to be regulating our circumstances. So hopefully, you know what I mean. Try to make that plain. Didn't come out the way I planned it, but nevertheless, hopefully you're getting my meaning. Now, I've actually made a note of 3 things that we need in order to be able to regulate our circumstances. I think it's really important because unless you can do that, you are going to be held hostage to circumstances, which is not really the way you want things to go. So, 3 things. First of all is a mindset. You probably know this. Boys and girls, life isn't easy and business isn't easy. So things are always going to turn out not the way that you think they are. So let me give you an example. In my case, I'm doing a couple of software at the moment. There's a whole bunch of moving parts. Features don't turn out to be the way you think they will. And, there's always going to be a whole bunch of problems. I've never found any project that doesn't have problems with it. People let you down, they leave, they come, they go. You're not in control of this, that, and the other. A whole bunch of issues. But the thing is, if you wake up in the morning and you are ready for this, you're starting the day with a good mindset, you are unbeatable. What I do personally is I do some meditation, and even more importantly, I do something called mindfulness just for a couple of minutes. That gets me in the zone. I feel it in my stomach and I am good to go like a winner. That's the state of mind you need to be in order to be like a thermostat rather than a thermometer. Sounds a bit weird, I know, but that's where you want to be. That's your number 1. Number 2 is when the proverbial hits the fan, you need to be thinking of value. So, for example, if you're a bit short on money or you're short on resources or anything like this, the question is, where can we be adding value? So, could we do another course? Could we create another bit of content that would be adding value to our audience? That's always good. It gets us to take action, gets us to think, gets us away from our problems, creating, which is where we want to be. So adding value, creating content, and selling some of it. So either we sell it like as a membership site, or we sell it as a course or something like this. But that's always going to be plugging the gap in this industry, which is the information industry, content industry. We're looking at, basically being virtual products, selling virtual products and adding value really invariably takes us on to the next step. So that's your second thing. And the third thing is to have a strong network around you. So I've built a strong network of freelancers, outsourcers. I've got different people that do different parts of the business, really good team. And you find that when things don't go to plan, having these sort of specialists to fall back onto, either specialist or generalist that you trust, you've worked with in the past, that really, really helps, again, in regulating and controlling what happens to us rather than be passive recipients of circumstances. So, with that said, hopefully that gives you something to think about. Wishing you a lovely day as usual. Speak again at the next one. All the best, boys and girls. Take care now. Bye bye.